Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today, we're going to be talking about the Airpods Max. We will be discussing the pros and the cons of this device and comparing it to the Apple AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So yeah, let's get to it. First is the exceptional sound quality. Honestly, I can't say it's one of the best, but it's the best I've ever had. But there are two things that add to this sound quality. And the first one is noise control, and the second one is spatialized stereo. Now, the noise control has three different modes. The first one, it's noise cancellation. The second option is off. And the third option is transparency. Now, the noise cancellation quite literally cancels all noise around you, so you can enjoy the most raw listening experience there is, where you feel like it's just you and only you with your music. Now, the off is the most normal experience there is, where they work like any other over-the-ear headphones, so nothing great about that. But the transparency, now this one allows you to hear clearly all the things that are happening around you, which kind of helps you to stay alert of your surroundings while also enjoying your tunes. I think honestly it's one of my favorites because I hate not knowing what's happening, so I can still hear what's going on outside, but also what's going on in here. Definitely my favorite setting of the three. Now, you can easily toggle the noise cancellation and the transparency using the main push button on the right side of the headphones right there. So by pressing this button, you switch from transparency back to noise canceling and back to transparency and back to noise canceling. So you can quickly switch between the two, which is a very nice feature. The spatialized stereo also has three modes: off, fix, and head tracked. In my opinion, off and fix to me sound about the same. I tried to find something, but I just couldn't. They sound pretty much the same. But with the head tracked, you can definitely tell the difference. I guess the only way I can explain this is basically having a surround sound system with you at all times, which provides a pretty immersive listening experience. So let's just say, right, I'm watching a movie and I'm supposed to be hearing a plane coming from over here, and I turn my head around, the sound will be more apparent right here that the plane is coming towards me. But if I turn away from it, it'll sound like it's behind me, if that makes sense. But it's definitely one of the coolest features about these. Also, one of my favorites. One odd thing that I found very appealing was the breathable mesh ear cups. They are extremely comfortable to wear for long periods of time. And unlike the leather ear cups that most headphones have, these mesh ones don't really get cold. So if you live in a place where it gets cold, then these are a win. Because let me tell you, when it's cold and I put on my Beats Studio, oh my God, my ears are basically freezing for about 5 minutes. Another thing I love, it's battery life compared to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. These AirPods Max have up to 20 hours of listening time. I mostly use these for editing and for the gym, and they have definitely met my expectations when it comes to battery life. For how big they are, I guess I would have expected them to last quite a bit longer, but with all the processing power these babies have to go through, I guess I'm not super surprised. This next Pro is only available to those who have Apple TV and basically the array of Apple products. Because for example, when watching Apple TV, if you pop these on, you will actually get prompted to listen to your Apple TV through the headphones, which is awesome. And it does come in handy more often than you think. Also, connecting across the different Apple devices is just a breeze, like so easy. Every time you're working on a different device, it just asks you like, hey, you want to switch over? Hey, you want to switch over? Hey, you want to switch over? I can't say it enough. When it comes to use between different devices, this one, my favorite by far. Now, there are also 2 physical buttons on the right side of the headphones. So the first one is, come on, you got it. You see this dial right here? So this dial, you can rotate it clockwise, counterclockwise. You can press it once to stop the music, press it twice to skip the song. You can also press it once to answer the call, or press it twice to hang up. You can hold it to talk to Siri. And if you're trying to get the volume up, you can rotate it clockwise, or if you're trying to go down, you can rotate it counterclockwise. But that is all customizable because you can customize that direction. You can custom the counterclockwise to be raising the volume, or you can custom the clockwise to be raising the volume, and vice versa. So that's kind of nice. Now the second button, like I said before, will allow you to switch between the different modes. Press it once to go to the noise cancellation, press it again to go to the transparency. Every time you press it, you'll change between noise cancellation and transparency, which is very useful when you have people coming up to you like out of nowhere and they start talking to you and you're like, I can't hear you. So you just press it, boop, now you can hear what they're saying. Also, I do have to say, I'm pretty sure I can hear people better with these on through transparency than just having them off. So yeah, that doesn't tell you anything. I'm kind of deaf. Now for the cons. On the downside, I guess one of the biggest downside is that these are quite expensive. With a price tag of $549, it's kind of hefty price, kind of a hefty price. It's pretty up there. This is a PlayStation 5, bro, and the PlayStation 5 can do a lot more, like a lot more. But they are on sale from time to time at Best Buy for $479. So if you're looking to buy one, go get them. They are also quite heavy. They weigh in 385 grams, which may not be very comfortable for everyone, but that's what you get for having premium materials. Another big downside is the actual design, because the stainless steel headband, this one right here, does not fold. Let me repeat that. It does not fold, which is a huge downside, huge. This makes the Airpods Max extremely not portable. You basically have to carry them around you, which makes them very visible at all times, which I don't really like. Guys, I just gotta say, this is as compact as it gets. That's it. Come on. It's huge. All right, which one is more compact? I mean, come on, look at that. It's a no-brainer. This one is just, it's too bulky. It's just too bulky. But if you're gonna use these in a studio or office, then it's probably not a big deal. But if you are gonna go out, having this big thing unfoldable, it's kind of a pain, trust me. Now, when comparing it to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, I guess you can say the AirPods Pro have a similar sound to the AirPods Max, but with a more compact and lightweight build. But I still think these sound better. Maybe it's because it's all around the ear, so it feels more immersive than the in the ear ones, but the sound quality is, I would say, pretty close. I've used both and I would say it's pretty close. This one, I think this one definitely wins. Now, the 2nd generation of AirPods Pro also offers noise cancellation and spatial audio, which is honestly quite impressive for a device so small. Now, the biggest downside of the AirPods Pro is the shorter battery life. It's like 4.5 hours, which is basically nothing. I would expect them to last at least 8 hours, aka like a full day's worth of work. But the charging case does provide an additional 24 hours of listening time, but it's still a drag having to take them out and charge them so frequently. In conclusion, both the AirPods Max and the AirPods Pro 2nd generation are great options for anyone looking for high quality wireless headphones. The AirPods Max offer over-the-ear exceptional sound quality, a sleek design, and a long battery life. I don't know about sleek, but it does look pretty cool. However, it comes with a hefty price tag. On the other hand, the AirPods Pro 2nd generation is the more compact and lightweight in-ear option, which leaves it with a shorter battery life, but it's more affordable at $250. So it ultimately depends on what features are most important to you and your budget, because money's a thing. Obviously, these are more compact and they hide a hell of a lot easier. So if you're going through like a not so safe spot, you can conceal these more effectively, unlike these, which are just out there for the world to see. So if you like small and compact, the versatility of wearing just the AirPods on one ear at a time, then the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen is for you. If you like comfort and more immersive experience, then get the Max. But if you don't have the budget for either of them, get the Power Beats Pro, which are only $189.99, and they sometimes go on sale for $150. And their battery life is 9 hours, which is so impressive. So yeah. No spatial audio and no noise canceling either. So you would be missing out, so choose carefully. Also, one more thing to consider. Should you wait for the AirPods Pro 3rd generation or for the AirPods Max 2nd generation? No. No, don't wait. Unless you don't mind waiting a year and a half, because they are going to come at the end of 2024. So yeah, that's quite a bit of ways. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more tech and camera related content, including DaVinci Resolve, Photoshop, and Lightroom tips and tricks. Plus, more tutorials coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe for a chance to win a camera cage of your choosing. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I thought I would come.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.